Something. Hello, Dream Tippleton. Hello, Vale. Hello! I forgot I had those on. I'm just quickly munching on some bread. Piga. Hello. Yuka. Hello, Echo. What kind of bread? Double baked rye with Nutella. Twice baked rye with Nutella. I have something playing on my phone. Oopsie doopsies. How goes? It's me, Vanilla VT. Hello, hello. Am I 1080p now? I'm supposed to be 1080p. Am I 1080p? I'm only getting 480p as an option on my stream viewer. So Nutella is the food of the gods. Do we have a Dreadnought the Sabaton stream? No. No, I may be bad. I got so busy this week, I was only able to get one new song in. I'm 1080p. Awesome. I regretty spaghetti to inform you that I wasn't able to... Oh, we can add Red Baron, most definitely. I do have songs I didn't sing last time, so I can definitely slap Red Baron in there. I have a couple songs that I sang last time, but most of them are ones I didn't sing last time. So, way. I can add the Red Baron in here. Boom. Yay! Yeah, I purposely didn't sing all the songs that I knew last time, so I would have this kind of buffer zone. So, I have songs that I didn't sing. Like 3/4 of the list is songs I didn't sing last time. Oh, we will have our fan favorite Bismarck. We can do Bismarck. I just picked like 3 songs that I sang last time. I picked 3 songs that I sang last time. So I'll add a couple in. I do not know the 7 Pillars of Wisdom. I do not. And as usual, it might take me to the end of the day, but I will have the set list in the description with timestamps if there's certain songs you want to listen to. But yeah, I didn't... See, this week, I didn't have a lot of time. I wasn't feeling very well. I just did Off-Kai last week, and I put in a lot of work to have some backing tracks made. I recorded them, and it was a lot of work. And then I kind of crashed because I was very tired. My house is a mess, but we're getting better. We're getting better, so it's okay. Yeah, next month I will for sure have some more songs. I have a full list of songs that I want to learn, but I was only able to get one of them done. So that's okay. That's okie dokie. That's okie dokie. There we go. And then we have to decide what the next week is gonna be. I think it circles back to Vocaloid again. Hopefully I get better. Hopefully I get better. I hope so too. I hope so too. No, thank you for the hearts. Oh, next week will be an anime set. I'll be doing a 2010s to 2020s anime set, it looks like. Hoo. So, there we go. There we go. Minecraft. Wait, Minecraft doesn't have songs, does it? Other than Lava Chicken, but I don't know that. I still haven't seen the Minecraft movie. I still haven't. Oh, yeah. All right. Here we go. Our beautiful first song. All right. Let me just see if I can find the history for it. Oh no, hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, hold on. I have to find it. Here we go. They should have a history page. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Pig Step is a music disc. I know they have music discs. They have music discs in there. They have music discs in there, but I don't know if any of them have lyrics. So, what could it be? Can you do an Epic the Musical song? I think the only... Well, next week is gonna be anime themed, but we could do a musical themed karaoke. We could do one. The only one I might know is... I haven't listened to Epic. I haven't listened to too much Epic, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like a banger though, the few that I have. I love those. The few that I have been a banger, but there's the one where Penelope's singing about how she'll always love him. That's the one that I know. I've heard that one. Oh, don't worry, you are not late. We are just starting. We are just starting. But what's our first song? What do you think? What do you think it is, guys? What do you think it is? Listen to the horse and the infant. Okay, okay. Here we go. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Yay! This one was requested last time. But I wanted to keep it in my pocket for this one. We're gonna do a quick audio test, okay? Just a quick audio test to make sure everything's above board. The song will play. Oh wait, I have it muted. Ha ha ha. There we go. Boom. There we go. Test, audio test. There we go. We'll go about here, I think. Attack of the Dead Men. Turmoil at the front, Willem's forces on the hunt. There's a thunder in the east, it's an attack of the deceased. They've been facing poison gas, 7,000 charge en masse. Turn the tide of the attack and force the enemy to turn back. And that's when the dead men are marching again. Oh, Soviet, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again. Oh, Soviet, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again. to combat and spar. Hindenburg against the Tsar, moving 12 battalions large into a Russian countercharge. They'll be fighting for their lives as their enemy revives. Russians won't surrender, no, striking fear into their foe. And that's when the dead men are marching again. Soviets then again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead. Once again, 100 men charge again, die again. Soviets then again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead. Once again, 100 men charge again, die again. I want you guys to know that the karaoke says contractually obligated guitar solo. Alright, for the brief history of this one. This is the fight that took place at a Soviet fortress in Russia. Essentially, in the First World War and through the Second World War, Germany, at the tail end of the First World War, started using mustard gas against their enemies. And knowing that they were going to die regardless, the Russians stood up and fought through the gas. Hence, attack of the dead men. Like zombies, they rose up again. And that's when the dead men are marching again. Soviets then again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead. Once again, 100 men charge again, die again. Soviets then again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead. Once again, 100 men charge again, die again. Soviets then again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead. Once again, 100 men charge again, die again. Soviets then again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead. Once again, die again. There we go. There we go. So, on the fortress, the Germans used mustard gas against the Russians in the fight. They suffered heavy losses. Only about 100 men in the defensive line further back survived, still terribly burned. The gas dissipates, and the German infantry battalions form up. As German troops moved onwards over the shelled-out ground, they suddenly came under heavy fire. The fortress artillery opened up on them, and machine gun fire tore holes in their ranks. Further out on the flanks, the last Russian reserve companies, coming up in the rear, formed to counterattack the German infantry. Seeing these friendly reinforcements rush in with their bayonets attached, the 100-odd survivors in the trenches emerged. Bayonets fixed, they stumbled like zombies out of their dugouts, crawling and limping into the open. Germans use ketchup gas. Yo, welcome! Ghost in the trenches. Okay, I can add a few more. I had a different ghost song in here, but we can add a few more. Here we go. Oh! Alright, that'll be the last song I add. Yes! Les gas! There we go. I'm just gonna listen to this, make sure I remember it. So yeah, that's the history of Attack of the Dead Men. The next one I'll read. Let's see if I can use the URL. No! Okay. There we go. Nice thing to wake up to, right? It's fun. There we go. So the next song, Night Witches, is about an all-female air force of... Whoops, I put on a button. No last battle. We did that last time. We did that one last time. We'll see how many I can do. No worries. No, we've only done Attack of the Dead Men so far. But if you check my VOD history, I have another Sabaton karaoke. I do have that in there, I believe. There we go. Share. Copy. There we go. I have not. I have a pre-made Great War. I have not done that one. I didn't have a lot of time to learn too many new songs because I had a rough week last week. But next month I will hopefully have some more. I have a big list of songs that were requested. So I got a lot to learn. Sabaton plus history is deserving of praise. Yeah, well, like, they're modern day bards. They're modern day bards. And that's the fun part of Sabaton, is learning something new, right? So, Night Witches was an all-female aerial bomber regiment. They were known as the Night Witches because they would come in, stealth bomb you, and leave before you had any recourse. Let's go. Thank you. There we go. Let me just pull up the karaoke. Da 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 da. There we go. Hee 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 hee. Boom, there we go. Now I have the lyrics. So Dayo, here we go. There we go. Auf Deutsch. Nachthexen. Here we go. Here we go. Night Witches. From the depths of hell in silence, cast their spells, explosive violence, Russian nighttime flight, perfected, flawless vision, undetected. Pushing on and on, their planes are going strong, Air Force number 1. Somewhere down below, they're looking for the foe, bombers on the run. You can't hide, you can't move, just abide, their attack's been proved. Silent through the night, the witches join the fight, never miss the mark. Canvas, wings of death, prepare to meet your fate. Night Bomber Regiment 588. Undetected, unexpected, wings of glory, tell their story. Aviation, deviation, undetected, self-perfected. Retreating to the sound, death is in the air. Suddenly appears, confirming all your fears. Strike from witch's lair. Target found, come around, barrel sound from the battleground. Rodin awaits to free them at the gates. Live to fight and fly. Canvas, wings of death, prepare to meet your fate. Night Bomber Regiment 588. Undetected, unexpected, wings of glory, tell the story. Aviation, deviation, undetected, self-perfected. Beneath the starlight of the heavens, unlikely heroes in the skies, as they appear on the horizon. The wind will whisper when Expected, unexpected, wings of glory tell their story. Aviation, deviation, undetected, self-perfected. From the depths of hell, in silence, cast their spells. Explosive violence, Russian nighttime flight, perfected. Flawless vision, undetected. There we go! That was Night Witches! Headbanging, let's go! Let's go! They were undetectable by radar since they were using wooden crop dusters. Ayy! Nice. Share this on Insta with Night Witches playing. Let's go! How few of the Night Witches were acknowledged for the sacrifice. Yes, it goes on all sides of the war, but women generally weren't accredited. It was very hard for women to place in the war. And when they did, they were often passed over as secret regiments or listed as men in history. It's a sad thing. I'm very glad nowadays that isn't as big of a problem, but in the past, that was definitely a hurdle. Definitely a hurdle, shall we say. You work so hard to prove yourself, and then you get no acknowledgement until long after you've passed. Alright, the next one we've done before. The next one we've done before. There we go. Ooh, the Red Baron! I love this one. I love this one a lot. I love this one a lot. I know the Red Baron is a real person, but whenever I see the Red Baron, all I can see is Snoopy. Snoopy on his little house. I liked Charlie Brown as a kid, so that kind of stuck with me. So, the Red Baron. I'm glad. If there's a specific song you want to listen to, they're all time-stamped in the description. And after today, this one will be too. Man and machine and nothing there in between. Flying circus and a man from Prussia. This guy in a plane, this man commands his domain. The Western Front and all the way to Russia. Death from above, you're under fire. Stained red is blood, he is Roman higher. Born a soldier from the horseback to the skies. That's where the legend will arise. And he's flying higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye. The legend will never die. First to the scene, he is a lethal machine. It's bloody April and the tide is turning. Fire at will and it's the thrill of the kill. For in a day shut down with engines burning. Embrace the flame, red squadron leader. Call out his name, Rote Kampflieger. In the game to win, the gambler rolls the dice. 80 allies paid the price. And he's flying higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye. The legend will never die. Higher. Higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast again, he's flying too high. He's flying higher, an eye for an eye. Legend will never die. Higher. The Red Baron was part of the Flying Circus, a group of highly colored fighter planes. Born a soldier from the horseback to the skies, and the legend never dies. And he's flying, and he's flying, and he's flying higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye, legend will never die. Higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye, legend will never die. Boom! There we go. A little bit of history from the Red Baron. Manfred Albrecht Freie von Richthofen was a cavalry fighter in World War I. He was a cavalry fighter. But he moved to the sky after June 1915 and became a fighter pilot, a knight of the sky, as it were. There we go. As spring arrived, they were equipped with the Albatros D3, and what was known as Bloody April began. Over the skies of Aras, the Yasta went to work like predators stalking prey, fighting aggressively and systematically. It was a Bloody April as Justice scored 89 confirmed victories alone. Richthofen shot down 21 planes that won. The German press was ecstatic, and von Richthofen's fame rose to unprecedented levels. The newly promoted Rittmeister got worldwide attention. He was the Red Baron, Petit Rouge, the Ritter Kampfflieger, because of his bright red planes. In the skies, there's no need for camouflage, and in battle, it paid to be recognized. He said, "I make sure that my squadron sees me wherever I am." Like their commander, the men of Just 11 painted their planes in bright colors and distinct patterns. One was yellow with a black tail, another green and dark brown, one had blue stripes, another a checkered pattern on the tail. They looked like brightly colored birds. To friends and foes alike, the Justa became known as Richthofen's traveling circus, as it was always sent where the fighting was heaviest. Dude literally did just go, "This is okay, but it'd be cooler if I could fly." Ahoy, Grim! Ahoy! The next one is one that we didn't do last time, I don't think. I don't think we did it last time. So hee ho 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 ha 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 ha. Let me get the history beforehand on this one. I'm learning how to type quietly, guys. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. We're not going clack, 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 clack. All right. Let's see if you can guess what this one. All right, let's see. In late 1915, German Army Chief of Staff Erich von Falkenhayn was looking up and down the map of the Western Front. It had been more than a year since the stalemate and trench warfare had begun there. The home front was already suffering under the naval blockade, and he feared a war of attrition that the German Empire could only lose. He needed to go on the offensive. To Falkenhayn, the weakest point of the Western Front was the British sector, and attacking at Artois could he believed lead to a decisive breakthrough that would collapse the whole Western Front, but he'd learned the hard way without eliminating or at least tying down the French beforehand. The defense would be too strong. In order to deliver the blow to the north, he would attack at a place further south that would draw as many French forces as possible. It must be a place the enemy could not afford to lose for strategic or propagandic purposes, and thus would fight until wiped out. Such a place was Verdun. Gasp! Fields of Verdun! There we go. Fields of Verdun! This is actually one of the earlier songs that I listened to from them. This is one of the first songs I listened. First song I ever listened was Bismarck, but the Great War album, I listened a lot to it. As the drum roll started on that day, heard 100 miles away, 1,000,000 shells were fired, and the green fields turned to gray. The bombardment lasted all day long, yet the forts were standing strong, heavily defended. Now the traps been sprung and the battle's begun. Descend into darkness. 303 days below the sun, fields of Verdun, and the battle has begun. Nowhere to run, father and son fall one by one under the gun. Thy will be done, and the judgment has begun. Nowhere to run, father and son fall one by one, fields of Verdun. Though 1,000,000 shells have scarred the land, no one has the upper hand. From the ground above to trenches, where the soldiers make their stand. As the trenches slowly turn to mud, then they quickly start to flood. That the weights in every corner, as they die in the mud, fill the trenches with blood. Descend into darkness. 303 days below the sun, fields of Verdun, and the battle has begun. Nowhere to run, father and son fall one by one under the gun. Thy will be done, and the judgment has begun. Nowhere to run, father and son fall one by one, fields of Verdun. Fields of execution to the wasteland from the grass. Thou shalt go no further, it was said, they shall not pass. The spirit of resistance and the madness of the war. So go ahead, face the light, join the dead, though you die where you lie, never asking why. The Battle of Verdun lasted 303 days and nights. The total estimated casualties run as high as 1,000,000 men, though it was likely closer to 700,000. Descend into darkness. 303 days below the sun, fields of Verdun, and the battle has begun. Nowhere to run, father and son fall one by one under the gun. Thy will be done, and the judgment has begun. Nowhere to run, father and son fall one by one, fields of Verdun. There we go. There we go! Fields of Verdun! It was a nightmare, yes, it was. Let me read a little bit extra from it. Many veterans would later remember Verdun by its smell, the mixture of gas, bodies that lay for months unburied, and the mass graves that were churned up by artillery fire. Corpses that lay for months in the dead zones of no man's land were mummified, their faces frozen in their final expression before death. The soldiers advancing onto the forward trenches often had to stomp over the corpses and body parts of their dead comrades. Only the flies and rats thrived at Verdun in 1916. Bismarck! Soon but not yet. Soon but not yet. There was a song requested earlier, actually. That's coming up next. But yes, Bismarck's on the list. Is known as the grinder. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. Here we go. So, I'll read the history first. There we go. The Allied forces returned to Iraq to finish what they started a decade earlier. Is this the correct? I feel like this isn't the correct history. I feel like this is the wrong site. Whatever's easiest to sing. Yeah! No, that's the correct one. All right. Here we go. They don't have too much history on this one. Pain! On March 20th, 2003, the U.S. launched Operation Iraqi Freedom to establish a democratic, peaceful, and prosperous Iraq free from the oppression of the Ba'athist regime. That is their history fact. 4. Panzer Battalion. Ooh. They don't have too much history on that one. They don't have too much history on that one. I do not want to go onto TikTok website. Please. Please do not put me on the TikToks. The U.S. code name for the invasion of Iraq by the USA and allies with the aim of ending dictator Saddam Hussein's regime. The invasion was swift and the capital Baghdad fell within 20 days, but the U.S. military presence in Iraq would continue until 2011. There we go. Welcome back. Hon. Hon. Under the sun, no shadows will fall, piercing our eyes as we charge. An armored battalion on course to the east, closing the end of its march. This time we're here to finish a job started a decade ago, driving the animals out of their holes to bury them 6 feet below. Armored tanks of mass destruction, killers in the east. Rats who dare to stand before us feel our guns go live. shape of a Panzer Battalion. The insect of terror, don't run, face your fate like a man. Cannot outrun our Panzer Battalion. Thousands of tons of armor and guns making its way through the sand. Our Panzer Battalion is back for revenge, artillery sweeping the land. First strike is ours, no mercy is shown. There's rivers of blood in our track, breaking their waves of defense with our tanks. Infantry watching our back, blow their SAM sights clear for airstrike, ready for the storm. Minefield swept, there's no surrender. Feel our napalm burn. Death in the shape of a Panzer Battalion. Insect of terror, don't run, face your fate like a man. Cannot outrun our Panzer Battalion. So fun Nelly fact, I only could start singing this low like a year ago. I couldn't even sing Adele 3 years ago. She was too low for me. You must feel my pain wanting to sing Sabaton all the time, but being too high. Death in the shape of a Panzer Battalion. Insect of terror, don't run, face your fate like a man. Cannot outrun our Panzer Battalion. Under the sun, no shadows will fall, piercing our eyes as we charge. An armored battalion on course to the east has reached the end of its march. Armored tanks of mass destruction, killers in the east. Rats who dare to stand before us, feel our guns go live. Panzer Battalion. Insect of terror, don't run, face your fate like a man. Panzer Battalion. Yeah. Wow. I couldn't sing that low before, so I'm pretty happy that I can finally sing Sabaton. There is no super option. I don't know how to get supers. I think there's requirements I have to meet, and I haven't met them yet. But c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I'm sure there's a little guide on here on how to do that. Let's see. Do they have a little thing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, hey! I just need 100 more watch hours. Let's go! Woo! 100 more watch hours, apparently. When Akasupa becomes an option, I hope to be there. Thank you. Akasupa. Yeah, whoa, yeah. I know I'm not really... I have been looking up videos on how to death growl because there's actually a Love Live song I want to death growl, but it's very hard. It's very hard. I can't quite do the... Yeah! Just yet. Do you have to hold back your vote? Not today. Nope, it's the middle of the day, so they can deal with it. It's the middle of the day, so they can deal with it. It's just I can't death growl. I can't do it. There's a Love Live song called After School Navigators that's about going to eat snacks after school, and it's got this middle part where they're like Tabete! But I feel it would be better if they committed and did the death growl and were like Tabete! It's a death metal song with like it's like baby metal. It's a death metal. It's a metal song, essentially a hard rock / metal song about eating snacks after school. And I love it. It's so good. Watch Ginger, lead singer, talks about how to growl. Oh, okay. Okay. It's finding that register. Ooh, okay. I gotta get this one. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, nothing wrong with metal about everyday snacks. I think I sang it on the last Love Live one. I think I sang it on the last Love Live one. Snacks. Okay, I will take a brief break from Sabaton just to show you a clip of it. This is I'll sing it, but this is we'll just do a little bit of it. Kara ni cheese waga mogo mogo. Tsuyore ramen tsuru tsuru. 女子ならばフォモフォモフォどうしよう迷うよねはいDon't you love my cute Japanese song? 行ってみるから行きたいな迷ってるなら行こうよ助けてでも決まらない After school欲張りすぎじゃいけないのだけど広がる期待で胸がドキドキドキしちゃった After school 甘い甘くなれかやらみされて辛いはやめとくちょっとだけが刺激的でもだってじゃなく好きなら好きだっていいじゃん後悔は似合いません楽しいねって毎日言いたいなささやかだけど幸せだよこの瞬間が楽しいなって毎日言いたいね仲良したから分かち合えるとっても美味しいもぐもぐ止まらないんだもんパクパクおかわりでしょごくごく同じタイミング After school we are NAVIGATORS Okay, here's the death metal part. Hi! Tabete! Londe! Warate! Yeah. There you go. That's a tad of it. That's half of it. If you want to listen to the original so you can hear how they sing it, After School Navigators. This one has the lyrics if you want to understand what they're saying. It's literally just about them deciding where to go get snacks after school. She's Jipperman. I am learning Japanese, but yeah. soon. The garbage music. If you want to know my true range, I can sing the Queen of the Night aria from the Zauberflute, the magic flute. And Mom and Neil would always, whenever she had friends over, would get me to perform it for them because it has the high F. I think it's F5 or something like that. For my musically inclined friends. Let me see. Oh, F6, not F5, F6. There we go. So yeah, it's very high. So I sang that kind of music as a kid. So singing Sabaton's really hard because it's very low for me. It's very, very low for me. So adorable. Thank you! Thank you! There we go. I will give you the history for the next one. The Vietnam War was officially a war between North and South Vietnam. Countries around the world, such as the USA, became involved in the conflict. Various tactics were used during the war, including the brutal use of napalm, which remain controversial to this day. It was the height of the Cold War. While in the United States and Soviet Union engaged in what may be the deadliest staring contest in human history, real wars were being fought on the periphery of the blocks of power. Communist doctrine of national liberation was gaining traction in post-colonial Southeast Asia, and the US government was fearful that a domino effect might push more countries into the communist sphere. The US involvement in Vietnam began in 1961 as Soviet and US ideologies split the country into two camps. The communist North began waging an armed insurgency against the Republican South. You can go that high. I can. I can go that high. It's weirdly enough, I'm a light soprano, and I had a lot of, like, I couldn't sing Adele songs. Like, Rolling in the Deep was too low for me. I'd bottom out. I couldn't sing it. I didn't have, I could sing really high, but I didn't have a very decent range. So that's a fun fact about me. Into the fire, you are correct. Yeah. So maybe we'll do a musical theater. We'll do a musical and opera karaoke sometime. And I can show you my high end. Into the fire. This is an instrumental cover by Max Sub-Zero. Sent from home, overseas, and into the unknown. Barely landed in the jungle, sent on first patrol. Sundown, darkness falls, digging for the night. Ambushed in the dawn, they came, the jungle's alive. I feel like this is way too fast. I'm sorry, this feels like it's way too fast. Oh, that sounds awful. Okay, we'll try again. We'll do it at this one, but it feels like it's way too fast. Way too fast. It feels like this was sped up. We'll do it. We'll do good. Rammstein is good. But how about Swedish Pagans? I don't know that one well enough to sing it yet. Half speed. It sounds pretty rough. Dun da da dun da da dun da 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 dun. Sent from home, overseas, and into the unknown. Barely landed in the jungle, sent on first patrol. Sundown, darkness falls, digging for the night. Ambushed in the dawn, they came, the jungle's alive. I pray the fire starts to burn, the heat controlling my mind, berserk. A savage running wild, within me the beast starts to roar. Now I'm ready to strike. A creature of the night, into the fire. The flame and napalm strike. Sarge down, I'm in charge, VC's everywhere. Overrun yet order, airstrike condemned us all to burn. Napalm from above, burning friend and foe. Chaos on the battlefield, the jungle's on fire. This place, it's driving me insane. Napalm, it's burning us all. This fight, no man will live to tell. Within me, my blood starts to boil. Now I'm ready to strike. A creature of the night, into the fire. The flame and napalm strike. Came and burned the warp flow. Napalm falling from the sky and it leaves no man alive. I feel my fire starts to burn. The heat controlling my mind. Napalm, it's burning us alive. Within me the beast's final roar. Now I'm ready to strike. A creature of the night, into the fire. The flame and napalm strike. There we go. I missed a little bit. What software? I was Merry Christmased like 2 years ago, a Go XLR. But before that, there is actually plugins that you can use on OBS. And there's also the program called Voice Mod. Let me just get links for those. So if you're looking for just a program to do it, you can for free use Voice Mod. They do have paid stuff, but the basic reverb function that I'm using is absolutely free on Voice Mod. Otherwise, I also have, if you're looking to do it within OBS, VST plugins. View installed plugins. Here we go. So this is the VST plugin. For those interested, it lets you use a few different kinds of audio effects, but the one that I would be using is called Reverb. Reverb. That's what I use. But otherwise, no other programs. We're raw dogging it. There are live auto tuning programs, but I don't use that. I just jam. We're here to have fun. Yeah, vibing to the instrumentals you forgot to sing. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I was just enjoying it. It's like, oh no, I missed my cue. Oh no. Sorry, it's very hot. I'm gonna quickly take a break, drink some water, and brush my hair because it has gotten a bit matted, and I need to put it up or else I will perish in this summer heat. They removed it from the shop and canceled the app. I'm guessing they just stopped supporting it. I don't know why. Alright, so give me a minute to go and untangle my hair. I will be right back. There we go. Just a little nap. Just a little nap. It is so insanely hot. Pizza, let's go. Pizza. How hot is it today? Let's find out. Yesterday it was plus 30. Yesterday it was plus 30. Let me see. Can I put this on without too much fan noise? There we go. Alright. Not too much fan noise. Perfect. Yesterday it was plus 30, and for my American friends, that's somewhere between 80 and 85 freedom units. Yeah, that's 86 freedom units. Ooh, weekend at Nilly's, hell yeah. So it's hot, and the AC at Walmart was not really working, so it was like a solid 25 to 27 in there. The freezer aisle was doing a lot of work. Got 39 Celsius. Oh my god, that's horrific. Shall the fans quiet down? No. I have a very noisy AC, and I try to leave it off as long as I can. I try to leave it off because it's very loud. But I have a little fan that at least can circulate some air and hopefully help me. I had to sleep with an ice pack last night between my legs. I wrapped an ice pack in a towel, a little hand towel, and then just kind of... You know how you put a pillow between your legs, right? Sometimes for your hips? When your back is killing you, I did that except with the ice pack. I just put it in between my legs so that it could cool me down. The problem with putting the ice pack on your chest is you can cool your organs down too much and then it's bad. So putting it on an extremity like a leg or an arm is better. Code of Sometimes I do not have that one. I'm sorry. Didn't move yesterday because of the heat. Oh. Oh. Let me look at the next song and get the history set up. Fun fact, the font for setlist is called Evil Empire. It is a free font. There we go. We sang this one before. We sang this one before. I think, yeah, I think, Kojima stole this name for Metal Gear 5, now that I think about it. Kojima stole this. Yeah. I love a billion ads on my lyric websites. Okay. It'll help. Yeah, just keep adding ice. Put a bowl of water in front of the fan. Do I have a bowl of water that high? I have a tall fan. A tall fan. It is working though. You can't hear it and I am cooling down, so hee 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 hee. Here we go, the next song we sang already. I'm gonna do this really quick just so I can see how big it gets. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Yay. I added songs and they started going off the list. Dunking feet. I used to do that. I might do that again. I am very clumsy, so it's a high-risk scenario for me to dunk my toesies into some water. It's a little risky business. Just a little risky business. Just a little risky business. Here we go. Devil dogs. During the Battle of Belleauwood, U.S. Marines had taken the fight to the enemy and were ready to accept heavy casualties to achieve victory against the Germans. The ferocity of the attack earned them the name Devil Dogs. The U.S. Marines had been training for fighting in the Great War in France since the U.S. declaration of war on Germany on April 6, 1917. They were a rather small force, not even 14,000 men strong, but the U.S. Marine Corps would look back on a long and proud history of service. The soldiers of land and sea had served U.S. interests overseas in places like the Philippines, Haiti, and even the coasts of China. But now they were sent out to fight in a global war, of which the U.S. had only been a passive spectator, and their enemies were not poorly equipped insurgents, but rather battle-hardened soldiers who'd seen years of active combat. There we go. Boop. Yeah, literally me. Here we go. Thank you again to Max Sub-Zero for making an instrumental. Fight, die, that's what a soldier should do. Top of their game, earning their name. They were the Devil Dogs, their war machine. They were the USA Marines. 1918, USA intervened. Until now, they were mainly observing. There in the wheat fields in a small piece of land. It's a battle that'll write history. 5 times attacked and then 5 times repelled. And the 6th time they managed to break the line. Heart of the core and a part of the lore. The deadliest weapon on earth. Kill, fight, die, that's what a soldier should do. Top of their game, earning their name. They were the devil dogs in a war machine. They were the USA Marines. Dogs lead ahead and attack through the land, but a test at the Battle of Bellow. Clearing the forest and advance to the trees. It's the end of the war that's inside. Hill 142, it's a final breakthrough. It's the key to controlling the battlefield. A marine and a gun, and foes run in fear of their name. Kill, fight, die, that's what a soldier should do. Top of the game, earning their name. They were the devil dogs, they're a war machine. They were the USA Marines. In times they are needed, so times they appear. When a leader has fallen, a hero will rise and inspire the lost into glorious deeds that would give them a name that lives on to this day. When in times they are needed, so times they appear. When a leader has fallen, a hero will rise and inspire the lost into glorious deeds that would give them a name that lives on to this day. Come on, you sons of bitches! Do you want to live forever? Nothing hits harder than live. I'm sorry, I'm jamming out, but it doesn't hit harder than watching them live. It's something about the bass, you know? Second to none, a marine and a gun, raising hell as they're fighting like dogs of war. Heart of the core and a part of the lore, the deadliest weapon on earth. Kill, fight, die, that's what a soldier should do. Top of their game, earning their name. They were the devil dogs in a war machine. They were the USA, and since then they're the devil dogs of war. And then always they're the USA Marines. I might be wearing glasses, but I still can't read. The glasses, in fact, do not help. It is hard. We're going as banging, as slapping as we can outside of live. We're doing our best to seize. Ooh, I'm gonna have to mute and listen to this one to make sure I know it, because it is one I haven't sung before. Ho ho ho. Oh, I remember this, okay. I definitely remember this. Bam. So, let me get the lyrics just in case. Was that a Mr. Red Baron? That's okie dokies. I will have it timestamped. I will have it timestamped as soon as I can after I'm done. And as always, you can listen to it anytime, anywhere, for all time. There we go. So our historic fact for this one. Men from the U.S. 101st Airborne Division were sent to defend the Bastion from approaching nasty troops. Nazi troops. They're nasty. They're very nasty. With the town surrounded and cut off from supplies, they fought for 7 days in bitter cold before reinforcements arrived. There we go. So our next song is Screaming Eagles. Aw, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very nasty indeed. Very nasty indeed. I have glasses, but I still can't read. I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong. Pretty on point. Pretty on point. All right. I do think I remember this well enough to sing it, so we'll try it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll do our best. We'll do our best. Oh, this song is so old. They don't really have a karaoke for it. That's okay. We'll do our best with this one. We'll do our best with this one. My glasses. Yeah, they're just for show. I need them, but they don't work apparently. I need them, but they don't work apparently. Here we go, here we go. Screaming Eagles. Crack of the lightning, spitting the ground. Thunder is pounding, artillery pounding. Wrath of the Nazis cast on by stone, facing their forces alone. 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 Sent from the skies, jumped into the unknown. The march to Berlin has begun. Spearhead to charge, surrounded by foes. Eagles are leading the way. France is still under enemy rule. Push, Axis, retreat. Thrown towards Arnhem, but bitter defeat. They're stretched out just one bridge too far. Turn the tide, it's breaking away. Losing momentum, retreat. Go to Bastogne, the crossroads must hold. Stand alone in the cold. Crack of the lightning, splitting the ground. Thunder sounding, artillery pounding. Wrath of the Nazis cast on the stone, facing their forces alone. 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 Dig your own foxholes or dig your own grave. The storm is about to begin. The siege has begun, there's nowhere to run. Panzer come flatten emerge. Tanks and mortars are shaking the ground. Prey of man and machine. Crack of the lightning, splitting the ground. Thunder sounding, artillery pounding. Wrath of the Nazis cast on by stone, facing their forces alone. Chill of the winter, bite to the bone. Christmas is drawing near. Soldiers are freezing, the death toll increasing. They're dying in their holes. There's no surrender, there's no retreat. The Wehrmacht is drawing near. There's no reinforcements, fighting all alone. I tried. No. I think I missed it. I think I missed it. That's okay. Yeah, I missed it. That's okay. That's all right. Forces alone. Crack of the lightning, spitting the ground. Thunder is pounding, artillery pounding. Wrath of the Nazis cast on by stone, facing their forces alone. Thunder is sounding, artillery pounding. Rather the Nazis cast on by stone, facing their horses alone. I missed it. Nuts! The general's words echo clear. Nuts! The Nazis shall hear. Hi, Prissy. Hello, baby. Hi. Hi, Prissy. Hello. My cat says hi. Hi. Hello. Hello, Muffin. Hello, baby. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Prissy says hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Hello, baby. Hello. Okay, there we go. Pat, pat for the kitty. Yeah. Hello. Did you eat your food yet? She's probably whining at me for wet food, but she has to finish her dry food first. She has to finish her dry food first. This one was requested earlier. We've sung it before, but... We've sung this one before. However, I love it. Have a sip of water. There we go. Hi, Prissy. Hi. She looks at me. Let me see if my floor is a mess, so I apologize, but I will take a picture of her. Hello, Prissy. There we go. I need to vacuum. Let me show. I will obligatory show cat pics. I will show the mandated cat pics, and then I will do the next one. Cat.jpg. Cat.jpg. Okay. I'm in. Reset. Oh, that's big. I forgot how large pictures are. Alright, here we go. Mandated. Mandated cat picture. Boom. There she be. There she be. I know her tummy looks big, but that's actually fluff. That's mostly fluff. She looks like she is a chunker, but she is not. Yeah, you just have a lot of tummy fluff, don't you? Hi. Hi. Gato. Yeah, she's not actually that chunky. That's just an optical illusion caused by her fluffy tummy. Gato. Gato. There's quite a few Iron Maiden ones that tick that box. Passchendaele and Aces High. Ooh. That is a lady in need. Yep, that is a tiny little lady in need. Hello. Oh no, she's heading towards the brush. She wants brushes. Oh no. She wants... I brushed you earlier today, Prissy. I brushed you earlier today. Did you walk straight over? I know, baby. I know. Okay. You have 10, but one is fat. Aw, cutie. I love Price of a Mile. Oh, Oh. Oh, price of a mile is good. Alright. There we go. Alright, so the next one, you'll know instantly when I tell you. Francis Pigamagambo concluded World War I as one of only 37 Canadian soldiers to receive 2 bars on their military medals and was the most highly decorated Aboriginal soldier in Canadian history. He was credited with 378 sniper kills and he captured over 300 prisoners. Brushing cat ASMR stream. Hi! We can do that. I don't know if I can keep her for that long in a small area. But I can definitely make a little video of it. So, our next one is A Ghost in the Trenches. Ooh. I'm gonna put the A in there. Ghost in the Trenches. Oh, hey, there's a video of me singing it a year ago. Let's go. Hey, yo. There's a video of me singing it. There's another video of me singing it a year ago. Let's go. Yay. That's cool. That's someone clipped me. Christmas Truce be up my alley. I've heard it. I don't know it well enough to sing. I have heard it, but I don't know it well enough to sing. Here we go. Ghost in the Trenches. Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. A force deployed from overseas, a war in foreign land, await the eager recruits. And in their midst among the men, a soldier with a dead friend past returned to his roots. Into battle, the gas had them pinned. Then this soldier invoked the spirits of the wind. Under fire, a ghost that roams battlefield. Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. Just another man and rifle, a marksman and a scout revealed. Makes his way from trench to trench alone, moving undetected and on the fields of Passchendaele, guiding light for reinforcements finding their way. And then the battle of the scarf, bring ammo over no man's land and fire away. In the battle, the gas had them pinned. Pigamagambo invoked the spirits of the wind. Under fire, a ghost that roams the battlefield. Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. Just another man and rifle, a marksman and a scout revealed. Makes his way from trench to trench alone, moving undetected. Between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. Just another man and rifle. trench to trench alone, moving undetected. Francis stayed and fought throughout the war, made his way until the end, alive. The reverb mouth. The reverb mouth. The reverb mouth. Oh no, I think I accidentally exited something. Okay, there we go. I hit the wrong button. There we go. I'm good. I'm good. Life's good. I got it. There we go. It's all good. It's all good. That reverb. Oh, sorry. I scared you, Prissy. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna go check if she's eaten. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. 1 minute while I go downstairs and check if she's eaten. Okay, little lady. Hello, you're very demanding today. There we go. She ate it. She ate it. We're good. She ate her food. God, cat, and anime. God, cat, and anime. Alright, what is the next one? Ooh, okay, I'm gonna preview the song to make sure I know it. I'm gonna preview it to make sure I know it. Yeah, she's a hungry little girly. I might not know this one. I might swap it out for the last stand. Well, maybe we'll do this one next time. Okay, yeah, we'll swap it. gonna stay for this song and then gonna go to sleep. Oh, okay, alright. Alright. I had a different song. I'm not gonna say which one it was, but I'll try it for the next time. It was one I hadn't sang before. So that's okay. We'll have it for the next one. So we'll do this one instead. Per request. The Last Stand. Hello! In the heart of the Holy See, in the home of Christianity, the seat of power is in danger. There's a foe of 1,000 swords. They've been abandoned by the lords. Their fall from grace will pave their path to damnation. Then the 189 in the service of heaven, they're protecting the holy line. It was 1527, gave their lives on the steps to heaven. Thy will be done. For the grace, for the might of our Lord, for the home of the holy, for the faith, for the way of the sword, gave their lives so boldly. For the grace, for the might of the Lord, in the name of his glory, for the faith, for the way of the sword, come and tell their story again. Along a secret avenue, St. Costello is awaiting. They're the guards of the Holy See, they're the guards of Christianity. The path to history is paved for salvation. And the 189 in the service of heaven, they're protecting the holy line. It was 1527, gave their lives on the steps to heaven. Thy will be done. For the grace, for the might of our Lord, for the home of the holy, for the faith, for the way of the sword, give their lives so boldly. For the grace, for the might of our Lord, in the name of his glory, for the faith, for the way of the sword, come and tell their story again. Dying for salvation with dedication, no capitulation, annihilation, papal commendation, reincarnation, heaven is your destination. Dying for salvation with dedication, no capitulation, annihilation, papal commendation, reincarnation, heaven is your destination. In the name of God, for the grace, for the might of our Lord, for the home of the holy, for the faith, for the way of the sword, give the life so boldly. For the grace, for the might of our Lord, in the name of his glory, for the faith, for the way of the sword, come and tell their story. Give their life so boldly, come and tell the Swiss Guard story again. Woo! There we go. Let me just find a little bit of history for that. Hold on. Where is it? transformation. Wah! The stand of the Swiss guards during the sack of Rome. There we go. Every song is such a banger. German mercenaries lost their employer and they sent to loot Rome. Yes, they were sent to loot Rome, and the Swiss Guard had to defend the escaping Pope. There was a bit more politics that led up to it, essentially. With one of the kings getting on the bad side of the church, essentially. One of the kings of the church was at odds. There we go. They don't have an easy to access page for... They don't have an easy to access page for it. Here we go, here we go. There we go, there we go. The sack of Rome occurred when a disaffected Holy Roman Empire troop attacked the city in search of spoils. The outnumbered Swiss Guard, protectors of the Vatican, stood against the invading horde, giving their lives so the Pope could make his escape. There we go. Most iconic? Arguably, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. That, I would also say probably Carolus Rex. Carolus Rex is also probably up there because they sang it in Swedish a lot as well. They sang it in Swedish a lot. So the next one I have a little personal history for. I mentioned personal history for this song last time. So I'll also look up history, but also give you the TLDR of the history for the next song. There we go, hold on. Yeah, this is the next one. Okay. Disregarding a treaty formed in World War I, Hitler sends Bismarck, Germany's mightiest battleship, on a secret mission to the Atlantic. Following a merciless battle with the British Navy, it sinks on May 27th, 1941. Out of more than 2,000, only 115 of its crew survives. Can I sing Uprising? I don't know that one well enough to sing. I'm sorry. But I can add that to the list for next time. Because there's a few songs that I wanted to practice but didn't have the time to, so... There we go. Bismarck! So the personal history is my Ur-Opa, my great-grandpa, was supposed to be on the Bismarck. However, he was afflicted with a case of almost leprosy. When he was supposed to depart, he got boils all over his body. Like, it wasn't I'm kind of sick. Like, they quarantined him until the Bismarck left. So he was reassigned to the Prinz Eugen, the Prinz Eugen. He was reassigned to the Prinz Eugen and thus survived and led to me existing. Such a small thing, that 24 to 48 hour case of leprosy, is the reason why I'm here today. Divine intervention, if you will. Divine intervention. That is how I am here today. He got boils all over his body and had to be quarantined from everyone else because they were afraid it was going to spread. And then it was taken away and he was reassigned. Nice German pronunciation. Dankeschön. So, Bismarck. Bismarck. There we go. Thanks to my Opa's misfortune, we have me to sing. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. There's been a very long series of divine interventions to make it so that I could be here. Quite a few. Quite a few. When they were coming to Canada, when not my great-grandpa, but my grandpa and grandma, my Oma and Opa were coming to Canada, they threw a dart at a map, and it landed in Saskatchewan. And so they went, and they were gonna go to that town that they landed on. And when they went to get their tickets, the guy at the airport was like, "No, I'm sending you somewhere else." And that is how my parents met. We moved to a different place, and my mom was raised in a different place, and that's how they met my mom. From the mist, a shape, a ship is taking form, and the silence of the sea's about to drift into a storm. Sign of power, show force, raise the anchor, battleships plotting its course. Pride of a nation, a beast made of steel. Bismarck in motion, king of the ocean, he was made to rule the waves across the 7 seas. To lead the war machine, to rule the waves and lead the Kriegsmarine. The terror of the seas, the Bismarck and the Kriegsmarine. 2,000 men and 50,000 tons of steel set the course for the Atlantic with the Allies on their heel. Firepower, firefight, battle stations keep the target steady in sight. Into formation, the hunt has begun. Death and damnation, the fleet is coming. He was made to rule the waves across the 7 seas. To lead the war machine, to rule the waves and lead the Kriegsmarine. The terror of the seas, the Bismarck and the Kriegsmarine. Our little commentator is back. Hi. Our little commentator returned. The bottom of the ocean, the depths of the abyss, they're bound by iron and blood. The flagship of the Navy, the terror of the seas, his guns have gone silent at last. Made of steel, Bismarck in motion, king of the ocean, he was made to rule the waves across the 7 seas. To lead the war machine, to rule the waves and lead the Kriegsmarine. The terror of the seas, the Bismarck and the Kriegsmarine. To lead the war machine, rule the waves and lead the back. Yeah, my Uropa, my great grandpa, got a unexpected case of like boils all over his heckin' body, and like it's amazing that I'm here today, to be honest, because my Oma's side of the family escaped from East Germany. Before the Berlin Wall was finished, there was a train that had a single stop on West Berlin before they were fully cut off. A single stop. And there were checks to make sure that no one would leave, right? So they had nothing but a bag full of empty jars and money sewn into my grandma's stuffy. Into the back of the stuffy, they sewed some money in there and had nothing but the clothes on their backs and some empty canning jars. And they told the Soviet guard that they were going to pick cherries so that they could jam them, make them into jam. And they were permitted over the border, and they never came back. They never came back. They went to South Germany. They went as far as they could down to Bavaria. As far as they could get from East Germany. Oh, nice! You're going to Stockholm in December. Let's go. So O'Malley got to fly on a very, very early passenger plane, because when they crossed the border, Red Cross helped my grandpa, he was released from a gulag in East Germany. However, they really anticipated that they were kind of gonna shoot him in the middle of the night because he was very staunchly against the communist regime. He was pretty vocal about it. So he escaped over the wall on his own. And then my great-grandma and my Oma followed. And Red Cross actually helped reconnect them back down in Bavaria. They got in contact with Red Cross, who flew them on a very early plane all the way down to Bavaria so that they could be together again, which is pretty cool. Big supporter of Red Cross here. Big supporter of Red Cross. Have a good night, Risk Taker. Rest well. Cherry slime model, hell yeah. So another fun history fact about Bismarck, completely unrelated. But there is a cat that survived 3 ships sinking. His name is Oscar, and he survived the Bismarck. He survived HMS Cossack and HMS Ark Royal. So one cat survived 3 ships. Don't put Red Crosses in video games, though. Yeah. PTSD cat, pretty much. PTSD cat, the poor little guy. Poor little guy. All right, let me see if I know this one well enough to sing it. There we go. MC was great tuning in. Thanks for coming. I'm glad. Now we know why cats hate water. I don't think I know this one well enough to sing it. We'll see. After the second HMS ship, the British stopped putting the German cat on their ships. I would hope so. You know what? We'll give this one a try. Here we go. Well, we will give it an honest try. Give it an honest try. Alright, there we go. Slurp of water. I just need to make sure that the bridge is what I expect it to be. But okay, okay. All right. Ho 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 ho. Okay, alright. I'll read the history for the next one. Europe had grown tired of war by the summer of 1648, and after much deliberation, peace talks in Westphalia had reached their final stages, but not everyone agreed. The last major clash of the 30 Years' War happened in Prague, where it all began. Sweden took the opportunity for a last assault on Bohemia to loot the Prague castle. So, we're gonna be singing 1648. There's a good chance I might mess it up. There's a good chance I will mess it up. Wait, what do you mean good ending? What do you mean good ending? I don't think there's never a good ending in war, YouTube. There's never a good ending in war. What does that mean? So we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. All right, 1648. Oop. Oh no, now I'm scared. Now I'm scared. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, I'm scared. I don't know if I know it well enough. Okay, we'll try. I'm gonna horrifically butcher this. I'm so sorry. I am amongst friends. We're here to have a good time. Not a perfect time. A good time. We're here for a good time, not a perfect time. While you're full? All over, on fire. All of Bohemia set ablaze. I don't know this one well enough. What if I sing it with them? No, okay. We'll do a different one. I don't know it well enough. I'm sorry. I got scared. I don't know it well enough. If you ever notice the perfect, I'm gonna call the police. No! We're gonna sing something else. Quick, what's the song from last time I can sing? I updated my song list so I can check that. There we go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You know what? We can do 82nd all the way. There we go. I know that one. I'm sorry, guys. I got spooked. We'll do it next time, okay? Alright, here we go. We'll do 82nd all the way instead. Thanks again to Max Sub-Zero for making the lyrics. In the draft of 1917, a man from Tennessee. Overseas to the trenches he went, from the land of the free. Into war he brought two things along, a rifle and his faith. Joined the ranks as a private, assigned to 338. There on that day, Alvin York entered the fray, saving the day, 82nd all the way. Into the fires of hell they are gone, a hero to be. Entered the war from over the sea, intervened 1918 all the way from Tennessee. Hill 223. When the faith has been put to the test, the call to arms he heeds. On the 8th of October he went, made a sergeant for his deeds. Fearless leading the raid of the war, machine gun on the hill. Charged the enemy, taking the prisoners by power of his will. There on that day, Sergeant York entered the fray, saving the day, 82nd all the way. Into the fires of hell they are gone, a hero to be. Enter the war from over the sea, intervene 1918 all the way from Tennessee. Hill 223. What Sergeant York achieved that day would echo to the USA. It's 82nd all the way, death from above, what they now say. What Sergeant York achieved that day echoes from France to the USA. It's 82nd all the way, death from above, what they now say. Into the fires of hell he are gone, a hero to be. Entered the war from over the sea, intervened 1918 all the way from Tennessee. Hill 220, hell they are gone, a hero to be. Entered the war from over the sea, intervened 1918 all the way from Tennessee. Hill 223. There we go. It's okay. I will sing it next time. That is what I shall do. We're getting to the end here. Oh, the next one we sang as well. But it is paired with another song that we haven't sung yet. So we'll do the one we know first. We'll do the one we know first. And then we'll do the one that I haven't done before. Ho 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 ho. Hon 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 hon. Hon 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 hon. Yeah, I got scared. I thought I knew it. I didn't know it. I tried. We'll try again next time. We'll try again next time. Did I stumble upon a Sabaton karaoke? Smurfly, you did. Ellipsis Smurfly, you did. I've done a Cataton. I've done a Sabaton karaoke before, but I have a few new songs this time. I'm gonna be doing it once a month. Once a month. If you want to see the other one, it's right there. And if there's certain songs you want to listen to, the timestamps are in the description. Great job, algorithms. Yeah, we do a Sabaton karaoke every month. I kind of pick themes for my karaokes. Last week was Love Live. This week, Sabaton. Next week, anime songs. And then maybe some Vocaloid. Ho ho ho! You've entered the very weird place of the internet where I listen to Sabaton and Vocaloid and an interesting mix of music, shall we say. Oh, thank you. Have a lovely day as well, Isan. Hope you have a lovely day as well. So let me get the history for this song. There we go. Next week, I plan to do some 2010s to 2020s anime. So there will be some One Piece Red in there. There will be some Attack on Titan, since I can, in fact, sing in German. There'll be some Demon Slayer. Maybe... I don't know if anybody watched Ya Boy Conming, but I did. I don't know if anybody else watched it, but I did. Have a nice day, Conan. Thanks for stopping by. Now we're gonna have some Ya Boy Kongming. It's gonna be an interesting mix of music. Maybe some YOASOBI. And someone asked for it last time I did an Annie song karaoke. But maybe we might do Ado's version of Unravel. Ho ho. I do like the rockier version. So, that's what you can expect next week. Here we go. Alright. So, the history for the next song, Hon Hon Hon. Following the passing of his father, Charles XII, Charles XII, known as Carolus Rex, became king of Sweden at age 15. The quiet but determined king had been brought up to rule as an absolute monarch. Please enjoy Carolus Rex. Ho, 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 ho. Sing the opening in the original Hungarian. Ooh, let's go. OG Hungarian. I don't know if I know that well enough. We'll see. Carolus Rex.
All embrace me, it's my time to rule at last. 15 years have I been waiting to sit upon my throne. No allegiance, I will spy no oath. Crowned by God, not by the churches, my power is divine. They thought I was too young to rule the land, just as they failed to understand, born to rule. My time has come, I was chosen by heaven. Say my name when you pray to the skies. See Carolus rise, with the Lord my protector, Make them bow to my will, to the skies. See Carolus rise. To the skies. See Carolus rise. Prudent battle led my men to victory. No man alive or dead commands me. I answer to the Lord. Hear my orders, question me and die. What I said was said in heaven, and so it shall be done. I know I was destined to rule alone. All for myself I have claimed the throne, born to rule. My time is now, I was chosen by heaven. Say my name when you pray, to the skies. See Carolus rise. With the Lord my protector, make them bow to my will, to the skies. See Carolus rise. To the skies. See Carolus rise. All that is thine shall be mine, there's no stopping me. All over Europe my rule shall be questioned by none. All I see, give to me, that is my decree. My will be done. They thought I was too young to rule the land, just as they failed to understand, born to rule. My time is now. I was chosen by heaven. Say my name when you pray, to the skies. See Carolus rise. To the skies, with the Lord my protector. Make them bow to my will, to the skies. See Carolus rise. To the skies. See Carolus rise.
There we go! That one was Carolus Rex. Hachi, thank you for the hachis. I appreciate it. Take a little sip of water and a breath in between, but this song is related to the next song. Ho 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 ho! There's a theme to the set list within the theme to the set list. I thought it'd be cute if I put these two together. I mean, not cute for him, but I mean cute in general. Cute in general. The idea was nice. The idea was nice. Learn the Swedish version at some point, maybe. That would take me a little bit of time to get comfortable with Swedish pronunciation. Lions, hear her roar? No. We have the rise. We have the rise of Carolus Rex, and we have the fall. The rise and fall of Carolus Rex. Nearly 3 months after his death at the siege of Friedrichshain, King Charles XII, known as Carolus Rex, was buried at Riddarholmen Church, the historic resting place of Swedish monarchs. Having never married or fathered any children, he was succeeded by his sister. On November 30th, 1718, Charles XII of Sweden was killed by a piece of metal that pierced his left temple during the siege of Fredrikstad. The circumstances of his death are still unclear to this day. But yes, I can try learning the Swedish version. It'll just take me a bit of time since I have to learn how they pronounce things. It'll just take me a little bit of time. So I thought it'd be cool if we paired these songs together. So let me nab the lyrics for this. Boom. Oh no, there's like 50 bajillion ads on this website. Okay. 50 bajillion. There's so many. Alright, this is Long Live the King. Dreams are seldom shattered by a bullet in the dark. Rulers come and rulers go. Will our kingdom fall apart? Who shall we now turn to when our leaders lost their heart? Lives are lost, but at what cost will the grand dream fall apart? Killed by his own or by his foes, turn the tide. 300 years, still no one knows. The secret remains. Broken dreams so grand, sing of his final stand. Long live Carolus, brought by a soldier's hand. Back to the fatherland, long live Carolus Rex. Him back to Sweden, where we put him in a chest. Years of war and agony, now the king can finally rest. What will be uncovered from that cold November night? Friedrichshain, what happened there? Will it ever come to light? Killed by his own or by his foes, turn the tide. 300 years, still no one knows. The secret remains. Broken dreams so grand, sing of his final stand. Long live Carolus, brought by a soldier's hand. Back to the fatherland, long live Carolus Rex. For their honor, for their glory, for the men who fought and bled. A soldier from Sweden remains.
broken dream so grand. Sing of his final stand. Long live Carolus, brought by soldier's hand back to the fatherland. Long live Carolus, broken dream so grand. Sing of his final stand. Long live Carolus, brought by soldier's hand back to the fatherland. Long live Carolus Rex.
Honk. Scared myself. He didn't even make it to 40. Wow. He didn't even make it to 40. My poor guy. He died very young. German is my second language. Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen, aber nicht so gut. Ich habe für 3 Jahre gelernt in Grundschule und dann für 3 Monate, 3 Monate mit Familien besucht. Ich weiß es nicht. Besucht. So, ja. Nur ein bisschen. Ja, ein bisschen. I'll be hopefully this summer getting my German dual citizenship since they opened that up and there's like literally no reason not to have a dual citizenship. So they're opening it back up and there is literally no reason why I should not have a dual citizenship because then it'll make it easier to travel around Europe if I go to visit family. Thank you. The next song is the last. The next song is the last, but I'll do one encore. It sounds so nice. Oh, thank you. I speak Schwäbisch. And you might tell by the name Schwäbisch. We put SH, we soften our consonants. So Stadler, the eraser becomes Stadler. Stadt becomes Stadt. Kunst becomes Kunst. We soften a lot of the hard consonants. So my German is German isn't a hard language by any means, but mine is very soft because I add a lot of to everything. Jetzt ich lerne Deutsch auch. Oh, besten Glück. Ah, danke schön. Viel Glück, viel Glück. Yeah, I'm joining the 2 Passports Club, baby. I'm joining the 2 Passports Club. What was I gonna say? Mom and Neil comes from Germany. She immigrated when she was 4. But she wasn't allowed to speak German at home because Papa Neil did not speak German. So I had to wait until high school to learn. I had to wait. I should not Grundschule, but Gymnasium, I guess is the equivalent over there. I had to wait to high school to learn because she wasn't allowed to speak it at home. German is, yeah, the pronunciation is similar. It's just, I'll look at a letter and I'll be like, this must be pronounced this way when it in fact is not. I'm gonna have to retrain my brain for like the umlauts. I should get an Asuka style. What's an Asuka? What's an Asuka? Oh, I see. Okay, sorry. I was thinking of Asuka Langley from Neon Genesis Evangelion. A little tank. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Neat. Yeah, it's kind of tragic. German, you hear, you speak better than you may think. Oh, thank you. I'm doing all right. I can understand more German than I can speak. Like, I have a hard time because I can understand what's being said, but I can't respond in German. I can't respond in German, which makes me sad. I want to be able to... I can hear it, but I need to be able to speak it. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Asuka is German. Asuka is German. She is. You could gain Lithuanian. Ooh. Interesting. I don't know if you can get Lithuanian. I don't know what the requirements for that one are. I know that for Germany, the reason I can get a citizenship is because I am a first generation. So I am born to a in the US, there is the born on home soil, right? And born on foreign soil citizens, right? If you have two American parents, but you are born elsewhere, sometimes you will be granted American citizenship. It's the same. I was born to one German parent, so I can apply for citizenship. If I had a kid, they could not, but I can. You're eligible for 3. Whoa! It's kind of tempting for the Irish one. Ooh, nice. That would be pretty rad. That would be pretty rad. So they had for a while dual citizenships, but then they ended the dual citizenship program. And then they started it again for Germany and Canada. They allow for 3 generation separation. Oh, okay, neat. Yeah, that would work then. That would work. That would work. Hold on, I'm gonna... Can I... Oh, I can't filter it. Okay. Alright. So on here, Japan does not allow dual citizenship. Oh, pain. Pain. So this is my streamer song list. If you type Sabaton in the search bar, you'll see the songs that I know. We're just gonna leave 1648. That was one I was thinking of doing. And... What was the other one? Yeah, we're gonna leave 1648 out. Yeah, we're gonna leave 1648 out, but if we want to do an encore of any of those songs, let me know. Understanding but not being able to speak. You have that problem with 3 languages. Oh, I feel you. See, Mom couldn't talk in German at home, but what she could do is when they got Christmas presents, they would talk in German, right? Papa Neil would be out with us in the living room, and then Oma Neil and Mama Neil would go into the bedroom and they would wrap presents, and then they would talk, or anytime they wanted to talk about presents in front of us, they'd just switch to German. And that's how I started learning. That's how I started learning. Amazingly, when Christmas presents are involved, you'd be amazed at how fast you can learn a language. You would be amazed at how fast someone can learn a language. Request credit. Oh no. Just tell me what song it is. Tell me what song it is. You don't have to use the request. Just tell me what the song is in the chat. If I open the request queue, then you can just fill it up. So just one. Because there's a deal between 2 countries. Oh, 2 countries spent 200 years with various flavors of subjects of Russia, Prussia, and Austria. Oh. Yeah, me trying to be sneaky during Christmas. I'll have to see if I would have to pay dual income. We need this lore animated. Yeah. 40 to 1 is your choice. Okay, we haven't done 40 to 1, so we can do that. But the last official song on the set list is Ghost Division. Ho ho ho. Ghost Division. Perfect, and the song ended right there. So, Ghost Division.
Fast as the wind, the invasion has begun. Shaking the ground with the force of 1,000 guns. First in the line of fire, first into hostile land, tanks leading the way. Leading the way. Charging the lines with the force of a furious storm. Fast as a lightning phantom swarm. 200 miles at nightfall, taken within a day, thus earning their name, earning the fame. They are the Panzer elite, born to compete, never retreat. Ghosted vision, living or dead, always ahead, fed by your dread. Always ahead as the blitzkrieg rages on, breaking morale with the sound of blazing guns. First in the line of fire, first into hostile land, tanks leading the way, leading the way. Leaving a trail of destruction through a foreign land. Massive assault lived to serve the Nazi plan. Communications broken, Verdun's too far away, thus earning their name, earning the fame. They are the Panzer elite, born to compete, never retreat. Ghosted vision, living or dead, always ahead, fed by your dread. Pushing the front line forth with a tremendous force, reaching the way for Panzer Corps. First in the line of fire, first into hostile land, tanks leading the way, claiming the fame. They are the Panzer elite, born to compete, never retreat. Ghosted vision, living or dead, always ahead, fed by your dread. Panzer elite, born to complete, never retreat. Ghosted vision, living or dead, always ahead, fed by your dread.
Boom! There we go. Thank you. I don't know. We're doing a Sabaton themed karaoke. I might want to keep it Sabaton themed. I feel like unless we all want to listen to Rockefeller Street, because that is a severe departure stylistically. Thank you for the patchies. I feel like Rockefeller Street is a really big departure from what we've been doing. But if everyone wants it, then I can do it. I'll give you the history though. The 7th Panzer Division of the German Army earned the nickname Ghost Division for its skillful surprise attacks during the World War II invasion of Belgium and France. Erwin Desert Fox Rommel was one of its most successful and famous commanders. There we go. Let's see. I do like 40 to 1. I do like 40 to 1. We might do 40 to 1. I feel like Rockefeller Street might be a bit of a departure. Because it's Nightcore dance music. A little bit of a departure. Doing No Thrill, Halo 3234. That was one actually that I wasn't confident enough to sing. That was one that I had hoped to sing, but I wasn't very good at it. Yeah, I wanted to do that one, but I backed out because I don't feel confident enough singing it. Wolfpack? Oh, I love Wolfpack. Okay. We'll go Wolfpack. Next month, when I do next month's Sabaton, I will definitely have 3234 on there. I will definitely have 3234 on there. 1916 is not on the list today. We're gonna encore a song that I do know, but I do have... I do have a bunch of other songs that I'm going to be learning. There's a few that I ended up not doing because I didn't feel confident in it. Okay, there we go. I found something that'll work. I found something that'll work. Have you heard Unleash the Archers? I have not. Let me write that down and I'll give them a check out. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. I never hear VTubers sing much non-JP rock and metal. Really? Huh. Oh, but I mean, fair. It's not a prerequisite, but if you're a VTuber, you probably watch anime. I'm guessing that's what it is. There we go. Hearts of Iron is good, but it's not on the list. Yeah. I'm slowly getting there. I'm slowly learning. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna adjust the set list. Put Wolfpack. Oh. Perfect. Booey. Stormtroopers is dope. It is dope. Hello! Sabaton Space Your Beast. Hey, let's go. Japanese music companies are pretty cool with people singing their songs for karaoke. Yeah, American bands are very copyright heavy. It's why I haven't done like a Taylor Swift karaoke. I would get bombed to heck with that. If I did do one, I'd have to do it unarchived. Asterisk. If I do an unarchived karaoke, it just means the VOD can't be saved on YouTube. However, I can record it on my end and I can replay it at any time. Kiss from a rose. Ah, not today, not today. Oh, it's Canadian and chill. It's more to do with copyright law. The way copyright law works over here, there's not a lot of room musically for fair use. So in Japan, they've kind of agreed that karaoke is a part of their culture, and there's room for karaokes. But over here there isn't. In North America, our copyright law is very harsh on music because of people like Taylor Swift and Katy Perry. That's why I brought her up specifically. Taylor Swift is a huge copyright fanatic. She tried to copyright the phrase "shake it off," and she had to be told, no, you're not allowed to own a generic phrase. You can't own the phrase "shake it off." You can own the album name "Shake It Off" and the song name "Shake It Off," but you can't own the phrase. You can't stop people from making t-shirts that say "Shake It Off." More Sabaton. Yeah, next month we're gonna have another Sabaton karaoke with some more new songs. So, yeah. Soll Wind auch warten? I don't know what that one is. Yeah, she was shaken off for her attempt. She was. So, that's why I don't really sing too much English music outside of Sabaton on stream. Because if I sing Japanese music, they have better rights for copyright. I don't have to be afraid of getting bonked. And Sabaton seems really nice too. They haven't bonked me yet. So every month I'm gonna show up. Let's go! Yeah! But yeah, if I do an unarchived karaoke, I will record it on my end so I can rebroadcast it. Tequila. This one has a long intro, so I'm gonna... There we go. I'm gonna let it play. I do not know the Trooper by Iron Maiden. I can write that down though. Next one might have to be a Sabaton Plus. Good night, Voltarian. Rest well. There we go. Everyone will talk about how legendary he is. Oh, interesting. What's Canadians' claim to fame outside of Vimy
To their own shore came the World War Cleaves and the Ingham leading the Bury West. Took the short way in, the long route back, convoy 92. Bury, Cleves and Ingham leading, tankers to the west. And upon the North Atlantic lies the silence of the seas. On the quietest night, in the darkest hour, the Kriegsmarine appear. Above the surface it seems quiet and calm. Deep down below the Wolfpack lurks. No, 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 to their own shore came the World War Gleaves and the Ingham leading the Bury West. To their own pack came the Wolfpack Gleaves and the convoy into the Hornet's Nest.
Hey. I must hope.
The crack of dawn, the second day, Bury stands in flames. Half the convoy sunk or disabled, heading back to the shore. But below the North Atlantic, on the bottom of the sea, on the second night, in the darkest hour, the Kriegsmarine returns. The Wolfpack surfaced for a second time to make the convoy face its fate. No, 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 to their own shore came the World War Gleaves and the Ingham leading the Bury West. In their own track came the Wolfpack Gleaves of the convoy into the Hornet's Nest. Under fire, underwater, May 42, and fury to fail the test. To their own shore came the World War Gleaves and the Ingham leading them into death. 569 makes the contact and leaves them. U94 scores a kill in the dark. 124 sinking 4 into approaches. 406 suffers failure on launch. U569 makes the contact and leaves them. U94 scores a kill in the dark. U124 sinking 4 into approaches. 406 suffers failure at launch again. In their own track came the Wolfpack, leaves of the convoy into the hornet's nest. To their own shore came the World War Glees and the Ingham, leading them fury west. In their own track came the Wolfpack, leaves of the convoy into the hornet's nest. Under fire, underwater, May 42, when furiated failed the test. To their own shore came the World War Glees and the Ingham, leading them into death. Don't know what's waiting down below. The Wolfpack lurks awaiting you to follow, to bleed. It's time for you to return. They decide, oh no, oh no. The Wolfpack's waiting for them to come. You'll see below the surface waits for you.
There we go! There we go! Wolfpack! Wolfpack! Bow-bow! Sabaton goofed on the song. The Ingham wasn't part of the convoy. Her sister, the ship UNCGS Spencer, was. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh no, big yawn. Ah, it's warm out. Big yawn. There we go. Thank you for the hutchies. Thank you for the hutchies. There we go. We'll now enter free talk time. We shall now enter free talk time. Here we go. I don't have an English version of this. Hold on. Okay, let me see. Big yawn indeed, yeah, big yawn. I'm gonna see if I can make this into... If I make it gold, it's kind of hard to see. Can I make it orange? There we go. Satsu. There we go! I need to make an English version of this. It is a free asset I got off of Okumono. We will be... Thank you for your patience. We will be right back after these short messages. This stream was brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you. That's done time! Yes! That's done! That's done! That's done. That's done. Boop. I'm gonna see if I can make a little... Can I change the dash to gap 1? There we go. -2. 1. We'll make the point thinner. There we go. Hon. Oh, wow. We're learning so much Photo Snoop today. We're learning so much Photo Snoop today. Gasp. Make a Waze voice pack. A Waze? A what? What? I should make a voice pack. You right. I should make a voice pack. There we go. Okay. This talk is free. You don't. Yeah, that's right. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay for it. You don't gotta pay for it. Wild, right? Waze is a navigation app. Oh! Okay. Yeah, we'll have, in 500 meters, hang right. Waze! The way. The Waze. Let me see. If... Oh, come on, no. Okay. Ooh, I could do that. Gasp. Boop. Boop. I'm making a cute little stamp that says just chatting. I wanted to make Arya from Killer Instinct, but I couldn't get the voice right. Aww. It's an old meme, my lord, but it checks out. Used to be able to make custom voices and upload them for free. Aw, damn. Oh, one fun free thing that I am working on. Hee hee ha ha. One free thing that I am working on is... I'm making a font. I made a font for my birthday 2 years ago. I made a font for my birthday 2 years ago. And I want to do it again. Hee hee ha ha ho ho hum hum. Hee hee ha ha ho ho hum hum. So I paid $10. I paid $10 so that I could get the full typeset, and there will be over 300 characters. 300 characters in there. So you got your umlauts in there, you got your little dashes, everything. You got it. I put it in there. So I hope I'll have it done in time for my birthday. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. There we go. I'm making a cute little stamp. There we go. Can I mask certain parts of this? I would like to... Yes, okay. Can I turn this into a mask? How do I turn this into a mask? Ah! It's midnight. Oh, damn, that's late. is late. Color. I cannot select the. Can I select the shape? Oh no, no pixels are selected. Okay, we'll rasterize this circle. How's about that now? Can I select the color? No, it's because it's undo image mode. Because it's 32 bits. Don't merge. Okay. Oh, it's like inverse. Mask. Other way. Inverse. Mask. No. Okay. No. Hold on. How am I to do this? Oh, maybe I do it the other way. Hold on. Boop boop. Select inverse, mask, turn that on. Okay, there we go. Boop. Da, 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 da. Yay! Okay, I made a cute little stamp. Joke's on you, TGIF ahead of you, Meow. Aw, shoot, damn. This video was sponsored by Buy. What epic music have I missed? Oh, here we go. We'll take this down for a sec. Take that down for a sec. This. You haven't really missed it because the VOD will be available to watch, so you can always go back and watch it. So don't feel too bad about it. I will have it time-stamped. Can I adjust the properties of this one, please? 3. There we go. Properties! Duplicate. Then we're gonna make it like double the width. Guys, I swear it's worth it. It'll be worth it. It'll be so worth it. There we go. Boom. Ba-boom. Ba-bang even. Ba-wazoo. Okay, I made a little apple flower seal. There we go. Ada, ada. Ada, ada. There we go. Ada, 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 ada. Huh? I need a thing that says just canning. Just canning. There we go. Increase this to this. So cute. Oh, thanks. I do my bestesses. I do my bestesses. I'm gonna duplicate this layer again. And we're gonna make it smaller. Wait, no, I already have one. Hold on. I'm 5-hole smart. Bring that above. Boom! Okay. Perfect. I now have my own little just chatting thing. Perfect. File, export. Just chatting frame. Save. You're welcome, thank you. Here we go. I've made one in English. Here we go. Hope you... I do have Dreadnought written down. I didn't know well enough to sing today. But I do have it written down. I do have Dreadnought written down. Miss Gassets. Miss Gassets. Wowie. Look. Unload image. We're not showing. There we go. Ba-boom. There's a couple things I'd change, but look at that. It's a little flower stamp. It's a little flower stamp. Alright, here we go. Now I can go and I can color correct. Yeah, I can color correct. And then I can color add. Gasp. Big screen color. Booey. Wow. Okay. Actually, let's go with a darker red. Ba-bam. Nino burrito. Nino burrito! There we go. Antimatter explosion. Let's go. It's been around for a while. My presence in future is possible. That's good. I do a Sabaton karaoke once a month. Once per month. Gives me enough time to learn new songs. Gives me enough time to learn some new songs. That's the big thing is I don't want to sing the same 5 songs over and over and over and over and over again. So I need time to learn a few new ones. What? What? I feel like I missed something. You want to eat the flower stamp? Nice. It's an apple flower. It's an apple flower. Because it's cute. It's cute. There we go. Oh. Group. Clipping mask. Boom. Wow. Oh. Senpai is just a person that has superiority. Oh. Not superiority. Seniority. I said nothing about me, so I don't understand where you're coming from. May the force be with you. Thank you. As with you. That's per month, huh? Yeah. You can see I'll have them scheduled a little bit over a week in advance. Just a little bit over a week in advance. So you'll have some notice. I was at a local grocery store and I came across a guy who served on a carrier. Oh, the USS John F. Kennedy. Interesting. USS John F. Kennedy. Dun, 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 dun. for obvious reasons. Openly does not like talking about the war. He did not want to go. So the bits that I have are from bits that he has told us, as well as they're from bits that he has told us, as well as stuff I've actually pieced together through Sabaton. Because he was on the Prinz Eugene, the Prinz Eugen. He was on the Prinz Eugen. And we knew he was stationed in Norway because he had photos. So we had to put together a lot of what happened. And I completely understand that he wouldn't want to talk about that because, like, yeah, you know what? Fair. Fair. What's my type of music? I like a lot of music. I like a lot of music. You wish they could do a song on the battleship? Yamato, let's go. My favorite type of music? I like too many. Prinz Eugen, yeah! Prinz Eugen, Prinz Eugen. He shoveled coal, that was his job. That was his job. Nothing special, just shoveled coal. Nothing fancy, just shoveling coal. No idea. Heavy metal history? Ooh, that would be nice. That would be nice. I like Vocaloid, which is Japanese synthetic voice music. My favorite Vocaloids are Kasane Teto and Kagami Nerin, with Rin being my best grill. I love her. I love anime music and Japanese pop in general. I love Sabaton. I like oldies. I like Simon and Garfunkel. I love Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra. There's quite a few oldies that I like, and I like some new songs too. So I do not know Phil Collins, but my music taste is kind of all over the place. Kind of, sort of, just a little all over the place. So, Vocaloid. Yeah. And you like jazz? I do. I don't know too many jazz songs to sing though. I don't know them too well enough to sing. And Sabaton should do a song on Oscarsborg. Oh, it's an outdated fort that took down Prinz Eugen's sister ship Blücher, an advanced and modern ship at the time. Oh, Vocaloid, du hast. Du hast mich. There we go. Du hast mich gefragt und habe ich nicht gesagt. Here we go. I am just updating this file to look cool. Teto Territory one day. Triple Baka has to be my favorite though. Baka 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 nani ga koko made anata o gokasu no Michiraru sakai e tobitatsu kibou no se baka 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 hoka ni aru mada mada aruんじゃない泣いて笑って怒ること任せてね私のラララララララしてあげるSo, yeah. I should Sonne next time? Sonne? There's a guy... Ooh! There's a guy who already did it. Okay. Okie dokie. Wait, can't I just do this? Please. Great. There we go. There we go. I think this will look cute. Okay. Hon, 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 hon. Hee hee, hon, 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 hon. Okay. So now what happens when I update this picture? Will it change? Babooey. Aw, yeah, there we go. Babooey. East Germany National Anthem, please. I don't know that one. I don't know that. I can sing the Canadian anthem, though. I can sing the Canadian anthem. If I had a time machine, I would use it to... I read Destroy. I was like, what? Why? Now, I enjoy past live performances. That would be great. That would be great. I haven't gotten to go to too many concerts, but the ones that I have gone to have been a blast. An absolute blast. Radtacular, even. Radtacular. Radtacular. Sonne. Look it up real quick and listen for yourself. Okay. My computer's just being a little slow right now because I have like 50 billion things open. Do, 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 do. Oh, I know what it is. It's the shadow. Okay. What if we add this instead? There we go. Boom. Time machine, record the live show, destroy other copies, profit. Aw, yeah. The War of 1812. And the White House burn, burn, burn. The word was I did it. It burn, burn, burn. While the barricades running crowd. It burn, burn, burn. And we were very victorious. The War of 1812. It's better with the outline. Like with the... This? Ba-bam. Wait, I think there's a different button I can use for that. Boom. Yes. There we go. Boom. Boom. Just chatting. Just catting. Just catting. Alright. Thin outline looks clearer. There we go, there's the thin outline. Ba-boom. There we go. Thin outline. Right now I need to find... What was this one? They made a video like Snow White and... Hey? Hey? There's a guy that's covered in plaster. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, no, no 10. Oh yeah, that slaps. That slaps. May the War of 1812 mash up with Battle for New Orleans. Hey? Are we talking about the Arrogant Worms War of 1812? Here comes the sun. Okay. Okay, I know this one. Hold on. I know this one. I know Here comes the sun. Okay. Last someone died because of war was like 1703. Damn, quite a peaceful part of the world. Yeah. The last, like Canada's participated in Iraq and Afghanistan. But like the last war that we were directly engaged in was World War II. I think. I don't know how involved Canada was in Vietnam or the Korean Wars. I don't know how involved they were. Alvin and the Chipmunks version. You gotta get the ooh. Eins, hier kommt die Sonne. Zwei, hier kommt die Sonne. Ja, hier kommt die Sonne. Du hast mich gefragt und habe ich nicht gesagt. Germans do not mess with Canadians. So the story goes, Canadians would throw cans of food over the trenches, which is how we developed rapport. And then one time it wasn't cans of food, it was grenades, and they all came running because they thought it was food. That is now officially a war crime. Certified not allowed. Certified not allowed. In Boxing Day in 1943, the German battleship Scharnhorst was sunk alone by 13 British ships. Dude, that one was a battle cruiser too. No, that one was a battleship. There have been a total of 2 conflicts where I live. Over 1,500 years, people have been living here. Once on a frozen lake night, and the other on the border to Norway. Now I want to know what happened on a frozen lake at night. Now I want to know. The only thing that happened, so there was, guns aren't really a thing here. Like, you have guns for hunting, but you don't carry them around for personal protection. Very similar in that regard. We're more lax than the EU, but we still can't carry guns around for personal protection. But when I was visiting family in Germany while I was trying to learn German, I got a message from a friend in the States. I've got a message from a friend who lived in Cleveland, Ohio, asking if my family was okay because there was a shootout in a restaurant. And so I panic and call my mom. And I'm like, Mom and Ellie, are you okay? She's like, yeah, what? Why? I was like, there was a shootout. And she's like, what? No one got hurt. Someone gunned up a restaurant, but no one got hurt. So they shot at the windows. It was just so weird finding out that news from my itty bitty town. While I was in Germany from an American friend, and then Mom and Neil, who's like in town about like 1 kilometer away from where it happened. She's like, what? What do you mean something happened? She had no idea. No idea at all. Search up Jämtlands Historia. was conquered by Norway in 1178 and stayed Norwegian for 450 years, maintaining some autonomy until it was ceded to Sweden in 1645. The province has been Swedish for roughly 350 years, though the population did not get Swedish citizenship until 1699. Damn. They have 2 flags, national anthems, and a unique language. That's interesting. Cool. The battleships Germany had were Bismarck, Tirpitz, Scharnhorst, Gneisenau, Grafspee, Admiral Scheer, and I don't know if Deutschland counts. Yeah. No, I think Deutschland counts, maybe, question mark? Depends. Yeah, maybe. Big yawn. There we go. Big yawn. Bismarck and Tirpitz are both Bismarck-class battleships. And Scharnhorst and Gneisenau, I believe, are both Scharnhorst-class? There we go. Interesting. There we go. But yeah, that's a fun little nilly fact. Fun other little fact about this stream. This background is from Fallout New Vegas. I wanted to find a nice rubbled background that wasn't AI generated. And Fallout New Vegas came to save the day with its yellow filter. Fallout New Vegas came to save the day. 100% correct about the battleship classes. Ooh. Hon. There we go. What other fun facts do I know? Used like a battleship, but I think Germany may have said battle cruiser because battleships were treaty banned. Yeah. Lapland is the home to Sweden's biggest skiing resort. Ooh! I know that there's a huge... I went to the city of Calgary to go to a convention called Odafest, and they had a giant ski jump for the Olympics. Yeah, they had the Olympics down there, and they have like this giant, massive ski jump for the Olympics. It's nuts. Big yawn. The battleship Admiral Scheer still exists, but not underwater. It's underground in a parking lot. Built on top of the harbor where the ship sunk in Kiel. Oh, that's hilarious. Battle of Sekigahara in 1600 was the largest land battle recorded in history prior to the Battle of Waterloo in 1815. I do not know if that trivia I told was true. Huh. Ho. Oh no, big yawn. Gasp. Guys, I can raid people on YouTube now. I can raid people on YouTube. There we go. Dude, oh, that's so cool. You eat a lot of moose? Let's go. Me too. Mom Ania likes to hunt. She's made herself some moose skin moccasins. She's working on some for me. She's doing some bead embroidery on there. So I have some little blue flowers on the shoes so that we know they're mine. But yeah, Mama Neil hunts. There's no tanneries in the area. So what happens is we have to drive to the big city and take it to a leather shop. And then they will mail out the hides. They will do an initial cure of them. And then they get sent out to Ontario to be tanned. Because leather tanning smells so bad that no city wants it near them. So they have to mail it out to Ontario and then they mail it back to us. Because she does not have the kit to tan the leather at home. What if corn wrote Tetris? There's a guy on YouTube that does what if blank band did this? Like what if Slipknot did Happy Together by the Turtles? that there is a guy that does that. There is a guy that does that. Moose meat is king and the best can't handle cow ground beef. I do like ground beef. I really do. It's nice, but I prefer steak. I live in an area where we have good beef though. We have really, I think we have some of, aside from like Wagyu beef, which is a specific grade of beef, for the regular grade of beef, we have AAA beef is what it's called. I just get that at the grocery store here. That's regular for me. So, leather tanning used to involve urine, yeah. Well, it still smells like all hell. Just saw the Tetris one, let's go! There we go. I have to message wrestling that I'm not able to set up this week. But I'll be there. There we go. Kamadam, the hunt meat is made available at restaurants. Ooh! They don't do that here, I think because enough people hunt for themselves. Like, if you go to any blue-collar job site, there is one guy that sells jerky. If you go to any blue-collar work site where I live, there is always one guy that is the jerky guy, and you can get your jerky through him. Because they just... A lot of people hunt. A lot of people hunt. And there's a guy on the side of the highway that sells jerky. So we don't really have that in restaurants or in the grocery store where I live because enough people just go out and get it themselves. Like, you know a guy, right? I've had bison, I've had deer, I have had prairie chickens, I've had moose, I've had a lot of meat. We need a wrestling live stream. Can do a 2D model over it. I am talking with them about that. When they get a better camera setup, they might be looking into live streaming it, and then I'll be telling them about like how to do it and what programs and everything, and I might manage that. Because I think it'd be really good for them if they at least streamed it on YouTube so people could watch the videos. Even if it was delayed. A cap with an inbuilt fan. For my noggin. Got your deer tags this year. Let's go. Nice. Congratulations. Oh, yeah. Oh. So the reason I got into wrestling was because a friend of mine from high school, got into it as like exercise, right? That would be hilarious if I was the ring announcer. I'm the girl that rings the bell. We have a physical bell. I man the soundboard, and we have a physical bell that I go ding 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 ding, ding with a hammer. Very traditional. Very traditional. He got into wrestling, and he started inviting us because he wanted to hang out. So now we're part of it. Now we're part of it. And I do the soundboard. One of my friends is security. I can pick up the hammer. Surprise, surprise. I'm picturing you at the wrestling belt. Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me that's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, ringing my bell. So, ring that bell, Daniel! Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, that's me. So I do the soundboard. It's really fun. And I was a drama kid and I became a VTuber. My friend is a drama kid and they became a wrestler. We're not so different. Him and I. We're not so different. There we go. All right. Oh, I'm gonna have some water. But yeah, we have been going for a little while, so I am gonna send you over. I'm gonna do my first raid. Woo! Woo! I'm gonna raid. I set it up. We're gonna go into Nyaru. Who is another idol tuber. Yeah, I'm smacking a bell emote. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. It looks like Miyaru's doing some media share today. The bingo of unsupervised kids. Some of these videos are from recent, and some of these videos seem very old. Do I like crabs? I like eating crabs. I love eating crabs. Oh, you should also check out Sameko Saba, who is a catfish in the most literal sense. A cat and a fish. So, you should definitely check them out. Speaking of crabs. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. Next week is gonna be an anime themed one with songs from animes from 2010 to 2025. So more modern anime set lists. Probably having some Attack on Titan songs, because it's been a hot minute. I love Attack on Titan. Come to Maryland. You have the best crabs. Ooh, nice. Okay, well, I got the best beef. We'll trade. I'll give you beef and you give me the papa. I'll give you beef and you give me crabs. Crabs and lobster. Paperboy. She's definitely adorable. And I love her. So, Otsu Cookie! And I shall see you next week. Bye-bye! Oh. There's no Biju. There we go. Ah! Otsu Cookie, bye-bye! Otsu Cookie, bye-bye! Have fun watching questionable parenting with Nyaru. Okay, I saw that. I'll save it.